All righty. I see the live icon in the right corner.
All right, man. We live, man. This is Corey Lee's Boxing. We're back with another banger. I got my boy World Breaker fighting in the building. Please go subscribe to his brother, man. He's young, he's upcoming, and he's giving you facts, man. Go check out his duck hunting with Triple G, man. That thing was funny, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, man, back on my day today, man. Wow, I don't even know where to begin, man. I mean, wow, man. I'm gonna wait till a couple of people get in here, man, till I explain some of these crazy ass stories, dog. This shit got crazy, my nigga.
I'm
But
pretty sure you hit 600. Yeah, you at 605 now on the subscriber list.
yeah.
Happy 600.
I just feel like, man, all I see is I need a comma on my shit, dog.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking to dudes, like every media dude I'm talking about, all of them their YouTube channels got like commas in it and shit. I'm just like, oh man.
But you
Yeah.
up in the comma, so be like a comma. You got it, man.
Yeah, you know that. So how's everybody doing today in the chats, man? Smash that like button, man. We're back again, man. How's everybody doing today, man? What's tonight, man? You know, Ronald Finkley squad, bang us everywhere. We ready, boxing fans on squad. Cali Enigma, what's good, dog?
What's up, Callie?
What's up, fam? What's up, family?
Not much.
Oh man, we back again, dog. How you doing? How you feeling out there, dog, in Cali, man?
I'm good, man. Just chilling. Before I go back to work tomorrow. Just
So
fucking
yeah.
around with shit.
So yeah, man. So yeah, today, man. You know, I met some crazy people, man. I met Jared Hurd. I met Gary Russell Jr. I met Gary Russell's brothers. I haven't put out the interviews on his two brothers, yo. His brothers got some good stories to tell, dog. Yo, I think Callie and y'all, World Breaker, y'all might like these stories too, man. Because do y'all know who Rashid Warren is?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, well, he's with AB About Billions. You know, he's with his little camp or whatever, man. And you know, when Gary Russell's brothers was just saying, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, we sparred in the amateurs, man, and you know, he got the best of me twice, man, and you know, my older brother knocked him out, you know what I'm saying, and shit in the amateurs. I'm like, what? I'm like, damn. So must be Gary Russell Jr. and Rashid Warren, the real Gary Russell Jr., because you know it's Gary Russell Antonio and then Gary Russell Antoine. So they got different middle names, but there's only one Gary Russell Jr., and that's the one that's fighting Saturday. I think that he was the one that knocked out Rashid Warren in the amateurs, dog. Knocked him out.
Hey, you win some, you lose some. Shit.
Yo, what's up? Timmy Diamonds in the perfection, man. How's everybody doing? Georgie Porgy. How's everybody doing, man? Wow, man. So yeah, man. So I looked at the weigh-ins today, right? And I sized JoJo Diaz up and I sized Gary Russell up, man. And to be honest with you guys, man, JoJo Diaz is a big boy, man. He's a big boy. And you know, a couple fun facts, y'all. You know, Gary Russell Jr. pretty much said that you know, Diaz, you know, JoJo Diaz was actually in the sauna this morning, still trying to cut weight, man. It was that serious. 20 to 30 minutes before it was time to get on the scales, JoJo Diaz was still cutting weight, man. So, you know, yeah, man. So, you know, it's kind of crazy, man. Yeah, Ronald Finkley says, shout out to Corey Lee Boxing for getting the great boxing content today. He says, fuck boys. Sheldon Holmes said, congrats, Corey. And then Timmy Don says, Gary Russell by decision, easy. Trash says, good work earlier today, bro. You surprised me a little bit. You ain't have faith in me, dog. But yeah, man, moving along, man. Yo, Callie, we got to get into this Jared Hurd shit, dog. Did you watch the interview, man?
Yeah, man. That's what I watched the interview. I retweeted it on YouTube. I mean, on Twitter, man. So
good look, my nigga. Good look.
Yeah. So no, man. I'm actually surprised. He said that he said he needs to face orthodox fighters first before he fights Jamel Charlo. Like, what the fuck? That's how you fight as orthodox fighters. Most of your fights have been orthodox. I don't understand. His last couple of fights have been against southpaw. So he's
what he told me is y'all, and this is what I've been telling y'all niggas. I've been telling y'all niggas this shit, dog. Y'all know y'all gotta give it up for me, dog, because I be saying that shit, dog. And I speak what I say, dog, and I say what I feel, dog. Real shit. This dude said that Kell Brooks' contract has been sent, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This shit is really might go down, man. Kell Brooks versus Jarrett Hurd. Damn.
It's gonna be a wash.
Damn, yo. Callie, I mean, how you feeling about that, dog? Kell Brooks, man, he might come across the pond. I mean, where do y'all have that fight going down? Jarrett Hurd versus Kell Brooks, because you know there's a big following in
it don't matter.
Across the pond.
It don't matter. He gonna walk right through Kell Brooks, man. He's too fucking big.
Man, come on.
It's just real.
Hey,
I'm keeping it 100, man. He's too big. Go ahead, World Breaker.
Go hit him in his eye repeatedly the whole fight. That's where he's gonna aim. You know,
yo, I'm telling y'all are wrong though, man. I size Jarrett Hurd. Now let me mind y'all, man. I'm 6 foot tall, right? 210 pounds. I'm pretty, I'm in shape. You know what I'm saying? Dude, this dude, Jarrett Hurd, dog. I'm telling y'all, man. This dude, god damn. This dude can get down to 154. I can't believe this shit, dog. This shit is amazing. Callie, I'm telling you, dog, this dude Jarrett Hurd, dog, in that little blue suit he had on, dog. I was like, damn. He was the biggest fighter out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still had him. Like, I think me and him is like the same height. But like, I'm a little bit bigger than him, but that's probably just fat. You know what I'm saying? Because, he's still muscle, even though he's like overweight right now. But dog, like Callie, this dude is big, man, for real. For 54. Damn.
Oh, I figured that, bro. He probably, what is it? How much you think he walks around? He's probably the same size as you?
He walks around every single ounce of 185. Every little bit. Every little bit of 185. Solid.
Yep.
I mean, I'm just amazed that this guy can make 54. I'm amazed.
No, man, it's not surprising though, man. A lot of these dudes, man, because I mean, it's Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence said Errol Spence walks around about 165. That's what he said. Something I saw on the interview. He said he walks around about 165. So basically, he's dropping 18 pounds. I've seen dudes from cruiserweight walk around at 230 pounds. Some of them 240. Shit, it happens, bro. They're used to doing it. Squeeze down when it's a science.
Get it to 205 when he wasn't fighting.
Yo, and I'm being completely honest with both of you guys, man. I'm being honest as I can be right now, man. I'm giving y'all the straight fact. Please like that, please smash that like button and please subscribe, y'all. We're in the building. Go subscribe to Callie, Enigma, and World Breaker, man. We're in here, man. We're growing together, man. We're here, man. But like I was trying to tell y'all, man, Jarrett Hurd, man, just from sizing them up, man, and I'm going to be honest. I'm in heavyweight status right now. I'm in heavyweight status. I could probably get down to about, light heavy, but there's no way in living hell that I can get down to goddamn 154. That's got, I'm being honest with you guys, and I want to ask everybody in the chat.
You may be able to squeeze in 168.
But I'm being everybody in the chat, man. I'm listening to, I'm talking to everybody in the chat, man. And y'all can disagree, but I'm just saying, man. My personal opinion about the whole, losing weight situation and the whole losing weight. I think losing weight is a skill. I think there's a skill in losing weight. I'm being honest, man.
And retaining your energy, your speed, power. Yeah, it is. Now, Corey, you say you can get down to light heavy. I think I can get down to 210.
You can get down to what I'm at now.
Yeah, that's as low. Man, I hadn't been under 200 pounds since after high school. So
I haven't been under 200 pounds since 2015. So I mean, like I said, man, but just looking at Jarrett Hurd, y'all, man, I'm telling y'all.
I haven't been down to 200 pounds probably since I would say 1994 when I was like, oh, the 1994 I'd have been like 16, about 16 going on 17 years old. So shit, man, I was in high school. Shit, playing high
Hey,
school football.
Like
we all want to have our high school body, dog.
I got a picture of me in high school. Big for that.
But man, what's up, Denard Reed? Barbershop Conversations. Great work today. Pressure working, a pleasure working alongside you today. That's Barbershop Conversations, dog. I told y'all, man. He's in the chat, Cali.
Yeah, Cali. Hey, Barbershop, let me say this real quick to Barbershop. Brother, thank you so much for being persistent and explaining, and asking questions about the emails, man, to Golden Boy. I really respect that, brother. Salute. Thanks for looking out for the brothers, man. I appreciate it.
And with that being said, did you go check out his interview that Barbershop Conversations did, World Breaker?
No, I haven't had the opportunity yet.
Hey, so Cali, break down what he did, man. He's putting it, shout out Barbershop Conversations. He's putting the pressure on the neck of Golden Boy. Yeah.
He basically went to go ask the questions to Golden Boy. To make a long story short, he asked him questions. Dude, hold on. Make a long story short, he asked the questions about the emails, basically said that they don't care about black people. And then dude asked him, he's asked to speak about it off the camera, man. So, I mean, I'm just looking forward to the next updates from Fred. You know what I mean? So, so you got to say this, man. The brother said he was going to do it, man. He's been persistent. Man, I know just by following Fred for a while, man, I bet that brother will wait 20 years to ask that question.
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
He was going to ask that question.
Yeah.
Timmy Diamond said, did he ask about the kitchen?
Oh, shit.
Oh, nah, come on, man. We can leave that one out.
Hey, Oscar De La Hoya is killing his brand, bro. At the end of the day, you can't think, when you think R. Kelly, you think underage girls. When you think Oscar De La Hoya, spatulas, pots and pans, and all kinds of other shit. So it's ridiculous, man.
But no, man, like Barbershop was saying, man, he really did speak the truth, man, when he was saying that shit, man. He told, I remember the guy I told y'all that reminds me of Richard Schaefer. I forgot his name. But he was talking to the one of the heads of Golden Boy, and he said, look, man, I've been emailing y'all and I've been trying to get in touch with y'all for 16 months, World Breaker. That's what he said to the Golden Boy head, head of Golden Boy. And the head of Golden Boy was pretty much, did you try to call me? He said this to Barbershop. He said, did you try to call my phone? He said, look, man, I've been trying to email y'all. I've been trying to call y'all. I've been getting send a voicemail. Y'all haven't returned any of my emails. He said, I want to get to the bottom of what went down in the email, man. And, he did say, what did he say, Callie? He said, what, the neo-Nazi, some shit? What did he say, Callie? He was saying something about that on there. I didn't remember the whole spiel. Marlo's Corner, what's good, dog? The Perfection, what's up, man? What's up with y'all? DJ Georgie Porgy. Oscar and B-Hop didn't handle the situation properly. Heads should roll off people's necks for that. Oh shit. Hey, Callie. So do you remember what happened, Callie? I mean, because what I'm trying to figure out is I know exactly, what actually happened, but I can't remember exactly the way Barbershop had actually. So if y'all didn't go watch it, go to Barbershop's Conversation, y'all, and he did a whole rundown on the Oscar De La Hoya emails and the Golden Boy emails, calling Al Heyman a nigger and all types of just racist comments and just a bunch of bullshit, dog.
De La Hoya said this.
Huh? Yeah, De La Hoya, somebody from Team De La Hoya wrote an email and they said that Al Heyman is, I can't even, to be honest, you got to go see, but they said some of the most racist shit. I don't want to misquote anything, you know what I'm saying? So y'all got to go read the emails yourself. You got to go check it out. And barbershop conversation is asking some of the questions that nobody in the media is asking, man. Nobody in the media is asking, man. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta big ups and big props to, you know, barbershop conversations, man, because, you know, he's putting the work in that no other reporter's putting in right now, man. And big ups to that gentleman right there, man. You know, and like I said, man, yo, Brian David, Champ Ross, how's everybody doing tonight, man? We in the building, dog. So yeah, man, moving forward, man, with all that under the bridge, man, you know, I mean, I want to know how you guys truly feel about was it Jamel Charlo and you know, Jamel Charlo and you know, Jared Hurd breakdown, man. How do you break that down, man? I mean, how do you got that fight going down, you know, Cali and World Breaker?
You first, Cali.
Cali might be in a whole nother world right now. We'll get back to Cali in a minute. Go ahead. But I'll break it down first and then you can go. So, you know, my personal opinion about the whole Jamel Charlo, you know, the 154 Charlo and the and Jared Hurd, man. My personal opinion, man, is you know, Jared Hurd said to me one-on-one today that the toughest fight at 154, he said he's beat that guy already. He said the toughest fight at 154 was Laura. He said he beat him. He said Jamal, he said, y'all guys are making Jamel Charlo, you know, this big hype job, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he says that he doesn't think that Jamel Charlo is really that big. You know, he doesn't think that he's that big. You know, he doesn't think that he's that hard is what everybody's thinking, man. You know, he really doesn't. He told me straight up that, you know, both Charlos are not as hard as what people are putting out to be. He said that, you know, in you know, in other words, you know, summing up what he was saying to me, man, he's saying that pretty much, hey, look, man, I got through the hard guy. Jamel Charlo is the easy work, to be honest. But we gonna let that, you know, we gonna let that. You say, I guess we say we're gonna let that marinate and see if we're gonna get that the fight after the very next fight that he fights next. He said Jamel Charlo will be two fights from right now. So he'll fight one more fight, and then he'll fight that fight being the Jamel Charlo for all the marbles, hopefully. You know? So how you got it going now, World Breaker?
I got Charlo winning. Just at the end of the day.
Damn.
Hey, I mean, I don't need to build up to the answer. The answer is I think Charlo wins simply because Hurd doesn't knock people out generally, based on his record. He's not known as a knockout guy. He's known as a guy that beats you through attrition, and so I don't see him being able to impose that type of will on Jamel Charlo. I think Charlo brings some things to Hurd that he may not have experienced yet. You know, one punch KO power for one. Also. They're not. Hurt's probably a little bit taller, but he's roughly the same size.
Smash that like button, y'all. Come on, man. Smash that like button, man. Stop. Come on, man. Y'all gotta show some love to the channel, man. We in this bitch, dog. 503 line. What's good, man? Let me run down some of these guys, man. Hold on, I got you, man. Larissa Johnson, Marlo's Corner, DJ Georgie Porgy, Champ Ross, Daniel Johnson, Timmy Diamonds, Brian David, Denard Reed, Johnny Lawrence, Timmy Diamonds, man, 503, Ronald Finkley. Shout out to everybody in the comment section, man. We see y'all, man. I'm putting out this pressure. I'm doing all of this shit for y'all, man. So at the end of the day, the least y'all could do is like, subscribe, and share my shit, man. Share my shit, dog. Come on, man. Y'all want me to get in these trenches? Y'all want me to drive all these miles, do all these interviews, man? At least y'all can do is support a real nigga, man. Come on, man. Go ahead, World Breaker. Let that shit go.
How far did you drive?
I drove about 2.5 hours.
So about 120 miles?
This is my second day, back and forth, twice on 2 days. So and I'm gonna go tomorrow, and I'm going tomorrow for a third day. That's gonna be my third day. So that's to and from 3 days in a row from here where I'm at to there, dog.
Hey, we need to get Corey Lee to 1,000 so he can make that money up on the super chats.
And I'm doing all that shit for y'all. I'm trying to get this shit popping, dog. All them questions y'all be asking me, man, I never forgot that shit, dog. That's why I brung up that shit with Jared Hurd, man. I don't forget what y'all say, man. Being honest with y'all, man. Go ahead, though, man. How you feeling about it, though? Callie, you back yet?
Oh, I'm back, man.
All right, so go ahead, we're breaking. Then we let Callie go. We're breaking down Jermell Charlo versus Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd, if you didn't hear what I said, man, Jared Hurd pretty much said in a nutshell, he got rid of the hard work at 154. He's pretty much saying that Jermell Charlo is the easy work. He said, you guys are hyping up Jermell Charlo to be this boogeyman at 154. He said, because I'm not. He said, there's a storm coming. He said, you better watch out. He said, if that goes for Kell Brook and Jermell Charlo. Let it rip, World Breaker. Then Callie, let's go.
The hard work was beating a 34-year-old man who actually gave him quite the contest, and I felt was winning for a good majority of that fight until until his eyes swelled. And then the hard work that Lara was, Lara went into the 12th round before you knocked him out, 11th to 12th round before he got knocked out. So I don't buy the assessment from her on that end. Charlo being the less difficult fight. I think that Charlo presents youth. He presents aggression. He presents some things that Hurd had in his favor against Lara because of the age difference. They're roughly the same age, and I just think Charlo's a different animal. I think that's a guy he's gonna throw some punches. This is a guy that trains with Errol Spence daily. It's a different. So as far as the fight going a certain way, I can see it going into the late rounds. It's not going to be an easy fight for either. If it's a knockout, it's going to be between the 10th and the 12th for Charlo. If it goes, it's a toss-up. Because Hurd punch output is simply amazing. He puts out a lot of punches. He stays active. He's busy. His stamina is great. So if it goes late and goes to a decision, Hurd has the possibility of winning. I don't think Charlo can beat him on the decision, but he damn sure can knock him out.
So go ahead, Callie. How you feeling about this, man? He said not this fight, but the very next fight, he will face Jermell Charlo, and he said he is not afraid of Jermell Charlo. This fight will happen. Personally, he told me personally.
Here's the thing, what I see, man. First thing, like, if he can withstand the power, he has a chance. But to be honest with you, I thought that some of the shots that Lara hit Hurd with actually at least got his attention. The power difference between Lara and Jermell Charlo is vast. The youth, and here's the thing, here's another thing he's not going to have this big advantage over Jermell Charlo. Size. The size advantage that he had over Lara, that's gone. There's not a huge gap, the size gap between the two. You know what I mean? So the youth, wash. Size advantage, damn near wash. Strength, I don't know. Power, Charlo. I just tell you. Technician, fundamentally more technically sound, Jermell Charlo. And I think also believe that Jermell Charlo gets by training with Errol Spence Jr. helps. He gets to spar against a pressure fighter on a regular basis. So I'm going to tell you this right now. I don't think that he's going to be able to stand up to them power shots to Jermell Charlo when he sits down. I think Jermell Charlo sits on some of his shots early, and then I think that Jared Hurd goes with the whole new strategy early on. He's not going to stick with that pressure package that he usually comes with. He just keeps coming forward because them shots is going to get him he's going to get his respect early on. He can be like, oh, yeah, this feels a hell of a lot different than with Lara. So with Lara didn't have the power. He had some power to get a little bit of respect. Charlo going to be able to get respect immediately. Hell, Charlo may actually be able to drop his ass early too. So
Charlo be able to drop who, and that's another thing y'all don't understand.
I said, let me finish. I said Charlo may be able. I said Charlo may be able to drop early. You know why? Because if he comes with that same style, when you think about Charlo, you got to take it to the power. You got to take into account the power gap and the fact that Jared Hurd gets hit too much and he walks into shit. Think about it. He walks into shit, so he's going to be providing the power. Jared Hurd walks into shit. He
Come
does.
on, man.
He walked into
a lot of punches, man. I watched that.
Y'all might
over and over again. You know,
y'all might got that one. Y'all might got that one. I might give y'all that one.
If he walks into a straight right by Charlo, he's gonna provide all the power, and I would be surprised if he get flatlined and fall face first for a knockout.
Come on, man. Come on, yo.
I can see that happen. That's just dumb. And here's another thing too. I can also see him getting hit with something and then changing his strategy. I can see both of them.
What's good, Corey? Best channel for talking real boxing, man. We salute you, man. I got my boy World Breaker in here and Cali Enigma. Got my two brothers in here, man.
Let me say this: if he can withstand that power, that's gonna be a hell of a fight for Charlo. If he can walk through all that shit, yeah. If he can walk through all of Charlo's shots, then we may have a different fight on our hand, man. That'll find out early. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna stand up to that though, man. I don't think he's gonna be able to stand up to those shots.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, just from size, I haven't been in front of Charlo, man. Just from sizing up, sizing up Jared Hurd, man. Jared Hurd is a big dude, man. Pause. Jared Hurd is a big dude. Pause. I'm just being honest, man. To be at 154, man, I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, maybe there wasn't a lot of bigger boxers in the room. But there what matter of fact, and that's another thing I forgot to tell y'all, man. I ran into my boy Aleem, yo. Aleem that got knocked out by Centennial with that knockout. Remember Aleem, y'all? He had the WBC silver belt. Remember Aleem? I'm getting an interview with him tomorrow, man. He's on his road back, man. He's on his way back, man. So watch out for Aleem, y'all, man. Sometimes, I feel like that was a flash knockdown with that Centennial, man. Hey, Badu Jack got a flash knockdown. He's back on the top. You know what I'm saying? Just because you lose once, man, that doesn't mean you're out of the game for good, y'all. I'm just being honest, man. There's been many, many, many champions that's bounced back off of just one loss, man. You can't define a fighter on just one loss, man. Look at Danny Garcia, man. He's lost one fight, and a lot of motherfuckers are picking him to spark Sean Porter. And that's another thing we talked about. A lot of people are sleeping on Danny Garcia and the Sean Porter match, man. And a lot of guys are picking Danny Garcia on the low, man. I'm being honest with you guys, man. I'm being honest with you guys.
$30 on that fight.
You're putting $30 on who?
I'll go with Porter.
Oh shit. Oh man, Callie. Hey, Callie, talk to this dude, man. Let him know what's up, Callie. I'll let you handle my light work. Go ahead, dog.
Oh, we can get heavy. We can get real heavy.
And I don't see Sean Porter winning that fight, man.
Let him know. Let him know, Callie. Let him know.
And not only do I not see him winning, I just can't stand the fact. I can't even stomach the fact him winning that fight. The less I get to see of Sean Porter, the better.
Look, Callie, could you imagine us seeing Sean Porter as the WBC champion of the world? Man, we wouldn't hear enough of this dude, man.
Yeah,
you know how much Kenny Porter they would need two belts because Kenny Porter would be walking around with the other one.
Errol Spence, you can forget that fight. If Sean Porter find a way to win, Errol Spence, you can forget it. He's not gonna unify with Errol Spence Jr. That's why Sean Porter bitch ass ain't said shit. I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I can't.
Shout out BX.
I can't stomach it. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Sean Porter seems like, outside of the ring, man, like I said, from a personal standpoint, I love the relationship that he has with his father. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to this fight game, when it comes to talking about Errol Spence Jr., this dude, man, he just won't say his name.
Hey, hold on, y'all. BX Legend. Shout out BX Legend in the building, man. I don't mean to keep switching subjects, y'all, but I might have seen this at the last second. BX Legend says Jared Hurd is no slouch, and Jermell Charlo's power is overrated at this point. How do y'all respond to that, man? The guy's saying his power is overrated, and that's the same thing, and that's the same goddamn thing that fucking Jared Hurd said about Jermell Charlo's power. He said it's overrated
when you ain't been hit by it.
Overrated, man. That's what he told me. He told me that personally.
I think Erickson Lubin would disagree with you on that. I mean, he's still waking up from his night, his long time nap.
Chat media.
Jamel's KO percentage is half his fight. He's at a 50% KO percentage, and his
smash
KOs,
that like button.
His KOs have actually been recent. He's been on a KO streak on his fights since he's been training with Derek James.
Champ Ross says he only has 13 KOs in 26 fights.
Well, he has 15 KOs in 30 wins.
Hey, let me say this though. Here's the thing. Derek James taught Jamel Charlo how to sit down on his punches, and he's also getting more extension and leverage on his shots. That's why his knockout rate has gone up. So his power is real. So that's the reason why he wasn't.
So do y'all think that Hurd's power is not real?
Hurd knocks wild by accumulation punch. He's not a devastating puncher, man.
No. Is Jamel Charlo a devastating puncher or one-trick pony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The evidence is showing that
Cali,
he's learning how to knock people the fuck out. Is really what it's saying.
Yo, Cali, don't sleep on Jared Hurd, man. I've been telling you that shit, man. Stop doing that shit.
Jared Hurd is good. I consider Jared Hurd the number 2 guy in the division. That's not sleeping on him.
No, I agree.
Yo, what's up, Pot Thief? Yo, Santa Cruz. What's up, man?
Let me finish on Porter real quick. I don't like Sean Porter as a fighter. I think he's kind of horrible. But what he brings to the table.
So how you gonna pick a horrible fighter to win?
Because my thing is, I don't know.
So that must mean you don't give a fuck. That must mean you shitting on Danny. If you said that Sean Porter, if you feel that way about Sean Porter, how you feel about Danny Garcia? God damn.
Danny Garcia is a talented fighter. But I think that Sean Porter poses an issue for him when it comes to the crowding factor that Sean.
Hold on. What did you just tell me about Sean Porter? What did you just tell me?
I said I think he's gonna win.
No, what did you tell me before that? You just said it.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think he's trash.
I don't know. You broke up again. What did you say?
I'm sorry, I'm breaking up. That he's trash. That he's garbage. That's what I said.
Yeah. That.
With all that being said, I still think he has a possibility of beating Garcia simply because he won't give him the space to work. Garcia is going to have to create a space. He's going to have to create a game plan that makes it where he can set the distance, jab Porter, counterpunch Porter. Because Porter's
your phone breaking up. Hey, your world breaking. Your whole connection breaking up. We can't. Your face being choppy and then some of your words jumbled up.
Hey, he's fine to me. He's coming through clear.
He's coming through. Is it my shit? All right, my bad, y'all. Can y'all hear world breaking in the chat?
Everybody, all coming through clear for me, man. I have no.
Oh, okay.
Either one.
Oh, it's my.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It might be my joint. My bad.
Go ahead. World breaker hasn't broken up now. 1 second, bro.
Oh, my bad. What's going on? Hey, I got the bullshit, man.
It's raining where you at, shit. It's clear sky.
That's what it is, dog. Go ahead, man. Let it rip, dog. I'm just making sure everybody can see.
This thing, Porter has an ability to crowd and hunch on people when he fights. And I've never seen Danny Garcia in a situation where he has to make space. And so when he fought Keith Thurman, they gave each other some respect. Keith Thurman didn't crowd him, and vice versa. Sean Porter, I don't think he can out-talent Danny Garcia. I just think he just has this really – I don't even know what to call it. This a really shitty style that may work for him when it comes to somebody like Danny Garcia who likes to look cute. So shit, we'll see what happens. You know, I don't say things just to say shit.
What's up, Kenny? What's going on, Kenny? So look, back to the I know it was on the Danny Garcia and the Porter. I want to go back to this Jared Hurd, man, because I think we got something special with this, man. Let me hear what the guys are saying in the chats, man. Trap Media says Corey Lee Boxing, Jared Hurd deserves some more light. I really respect his come up. That's all I'm saying, Cali. I mean, come on. Get a brother some respect, dog. You better put some respect on that nigga name, dog. Real shit.
I got him as the number 2 guy in the division. How is that disrespect? Because I don't think he could beat the number 1 guy in the division. That's not disrespect.
Who's got the most belts, though?
I don't give a damn how many belts he got. He took the easier route. If he thought that Charlo was easy, he would have went to him first. So I thought he told you a lie to your face. The reason he went to Lard because he saw Lard was getting older and slowing down. He said, "Let me go to the older guy first." Because if he thought with Charlo was easier, that's the first one he would have went to.
Hey, Tyrone Dash is in the chat. I just wanted to know if you found that video.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Did you ever find the video?
Yo, Callie, was you in here yesterday about the video situation? Callie, was you in here, dog?
You know, if I'm jesting somebody, I'm gonna jest them, but I'm being serious.
Yo, so let's go back to what Tyrone Dash said. What did he say yesterday, y'all? Do y'all remember what Tyrone Dash said? He said that Eddie Hearn that Eddie Hearn was pretty much getting over. We brought up the Eddie Hearn situation, and Eddie Hearn was pretty much getting over on everybody, and not being real business savvy with his fighters. We were like, do you pick Al Heyman or do you pick Eddie Hearn? And pretty much what Tyrone Dash said. Cali Enigma, you there?
Yeah.
What did Tyrone Dash say about the the Earl Spence and the Eddie Hearn type of rundown situation?
Oh, you talking about that guy that was talking about that? He said, "Oh, Earl Spence says that he said that Earl Spence said he said that Eddie Hearn is a good man." And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. What does that got to do with it? Eddie Hearn can eat a dick.
No. But he said that Earl Spence said that Eddie Hearn was good money. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember?
Fuck yeah. He wanted me to like Eddie Hearn so bad, and Eddie Hearn could still eat a dick and die. I mean, it's not going to make a change. It's not going to make me change my feelings about the lying motherfucker. Fuck him. Yeah. I mean, that's it. That brings it. Saying the name Eddie Hearn is just going to make me go off on a cursing rant because I don't like dude because he lies. He's a liar.
Who's a liar?
In all serious, I was asking seriously. I wasn't being funny, man. Because you looked for quite a while, and we went off the air. I went to bed. So I just wanted to know. And
oh shit!
If I was fucking with you, I'd be fucking with you.
Smash that like button and subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, man. Stop hating, man. I got more interviews on the way tomorrow, y'all. Real shit though, man. But Tyrone Dash says,
he said, put some respect on Eddie Hearn's name. I'm not putting this. I'll wipe my ass and put it on his name. I'll smear that shit on his name. That's what I think about Eddie Hearn. Nasty mother. So that's some nasty shit, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck him, man. He's a liar. So when I think about liars, that's what I think about him. That's what he's worth. He's lower than fecal matter, man.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I can't respect a dude who just gets there and like, man, let me just go tell him this lie. Let me go do this next. I'm gonna lie some more. Oh, I got 8 interviews today. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna tell a different lie to all 8. And then his fans were like, well, I still haven't seen him lie. He's never told a lie whatsoever in his life. I mean, you heard what he said right there, right?
Eddie Hearn,
man, what about even the contradiction in all 8 videos?
Eddie Hearn will tell you. I talked to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X the other day, and we were talking about how fucking dude be lying.
Eddie Hearn be like this. Oh man, some man, me and MLK, we shoot dice, man, up the church. You know what I'm saying? That's we. Oh man, yeah, me and Martin Luther King, we shot dice at the church, man. But you weren't even born yet. Eddie. I never did turn around and say, Eddie. With Martin Luther King. I never said such a thing. How could you ever think that I said such a thing? Then he go back to the other guy who said, oh yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, me and Donald Trump, the other day, yeah, we was gambling together, you know what I mean? And fucking bitches, man.
So pretty much what you guys are saying right now is that Eddie Hearn from Matchroom Boxing, the promoter of Anthony Joshua, is to not be trusted in the boxing community.
Well, I don't know him personally, but from his public displays of fibbing, he's pathological in his lying. So,
Callie, how do you feel about him?
Nah, man, I can never trust someone who tells that many lies. I mean, it's like, really, dude? I mean, I understand that promoters will, kind of sell like some kind of a lie where they're trying to, gas up with their fighter to make him seem like he's the toughest dude in the world. That's different. This dude is like, man, I don't. What truth and facts do they matter? Facts? What are facts?
What the fact?
Facts are things that are barriers that get in the way of my lives. I need facts to get out of the way of my lives. The facts are just hurdles and barriers that get in the way of my lives. That's what Eddie Hearn. That's what he means. That's what Eddie Hearn thinks about when it comes to facts.
What's that? New Jack City? That's a New Jack City. Nino Brown said, "Facts."
What's going on, Gregory?
About facts.
Yeah. So yeah, man. With that being said, man, with the Anthony Joshua, since we're already on the Eddie Hearn, man, we might as well talk about the Anthony Joshua saga and the Deontay Wilder saga continues, man. And what a lot of people are saying about the whole saga right now is pretty much that they feel like Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua from what I'm hearing, they're gonna accept the $50 million. And does that put them automatically as the B-side? Does that put Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua the B-side of Deontay Wilder?
Yes, the B-side. They're really not in control. Well, I mean, the fight's over here in the United States. It's on Showtime. It's being fought to whatever time that Showtime and the Americans who invested the money wanted to be at. They're gonna control the revenue and everything of that nature. Anthony Joshua gets his $50 million guaranteed. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, everything is coming through America. So that would make Deontay Wilder the A side because Eddie Hearn can't put up that money. And guess what? Because if Anthony Joshua was the A side, wouldn't that fight be in the UK?
Hey, I got to interrupt. Tyrone Dad said Corey Lee boxing. We're gonna have to start calling him Harlem Enigma because Cali niggas don't be hating like that. He can't be from Cali. Danny
hold on. Let me say this. Hey, what's up, hater? Hey, so I can tell you from the UK because you don't even know what hater is. You know what I call you, man? Bro, why do you lick Eddie Hearn's balls? I mean, I don't know if you got like some type of form or something. Are you attracted to him? Do you want to be his girl? I just want to know, man. You must want to be with him. What do you want him to do? You want him to take you out? What you want to put on a dress and stuff and get pretty for him? Do you need me? You need my approval for you? Do you want me to like the dude that don't even know you exist? You know he don't know you exist, right? he doesn't give a fuck about you. He don't think about you. When he wipes his ass, he's not thinking about. I'm pretty sure you think about him if he wipes his ass. You probably would prefer to clean his ass yourself. But he doesn't even know you exist. I'm just letting you know that right now.
Ronald
never dreams about you, if ever. So I understand though. So if you want to know what a hater,
D215 says Cali is my fucking dude. Gassed.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out, bro. I mean, what is it? Do you have fantasies about Eddie Hearn? It must be on your mind all the time. You need him to be loved. I mean, but you know what? You sound like Adrian Broner with Floyd Mayweather. You're just trying to get his man.
Hey man, he is what it is. It's fuck him, man. I mean, no, not fuck you, Tyrone. You cool, man. But sometimes you be going a little sideways with me. I don't be knowing which way you going sometimes. One day you cool, and the next day you had a nigga next. So I just trying to feel you. I don't know which way you going, man.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn one way, man. No more.
I mean, I'm just saying, Tyrone. I'm trying to rock with you, but you know my boy Cali, so you gotta kind of watch it a little. You got them rich gangs over there. You gotta, you know what I mean? So we're gonna keep it peaceful, man. We're gonna keep it Ronald Finkley
quickly.
Man, Ronald Finkley goddamn went to business in there, man.
like as soon as I said that shit, yoink.
I don't get dudes being infatuated with dudes though. I don't understand that shit. Like Eddie Hearn, Eddie Hearn is a man. I just want to know, man. I'm just saying it, bro. You know he's a man. He's not a woman or anything. I mean, if that's what you into, man. No offense. I mean, that's your thing. I just saying, but you do know Eddie Hearn's a man. I just want to know that question.
The BX legend says all promoters are shady. Point blank. Period.
What's up, Suleiman?
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying pretty much right now. He says BX legend says all promoters are shady. Point blank. Period. With that being said, man, the Deontay Wilder and the Anthony Joshua fight. They're talking about the fight going down you know what I'm saying, in late to you know, late fall, you know, the early fall, man. When do you guys, you know, when do you guys think it's a good time to, you know, for the fight to happen? I know, you know, for me, anytime in 2018 is good for me, man. But you know, what do you got? When do you guys want to see the Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua fight? And do you guys think that they should both take a fight in between?
Hey, that's good because
Thanksgiving.
You know, it's probably gonna come around election day, so that's good because we can forget about the dumbasses who get elected to office. So, I mean, why not?
When you saying election day? What day is that around where you at?
That's around. It's the first Tuesday in November. We get to elect some more stupid people. So yes, man. We get to.
Put it on the Saturday following Thanksgiving.
Cali.
That's a big fight, man.
Yo, Cali says elect some more stupid people, yo. Cali, that's how you feeling about them people, man?
Yeah, I mean, they don't really do a good job. I mean, we got a bunch of people who take money.
Yo, that's another thing too, man. That's another thing that I really wanted to talk about. I know it's off subject a little bit, y'all, but y'all gotta vibe with me real quick, man. So I'm riding through Maryland, right, y'all. I swear to y'all, man. I'm riding through Maryland, you know, in Maryland, right? So, you know, Baltimore, Maryland. I'm riding through Maryland, right? I see all of these goddamn like flyers, and you know, they're promoting like, you know, vote CT, you know, CT Woody for fucking, you know, Democratic and shit like that. And these big ass foot stump posters are fucking blocking these people's whole front yard, dog. I'm like, and this shit kept happening. Like, it got worse the closer I got towards the city. I'm like, how much are they paying these people for this shit, dog? That's a lot of shit in your yard.
Vote for the next person's gonna lie to you. I got a D next to my name. You know, Democrats. Here's Democrats. Republicans suck. You know what I mean? They don't do anything.
I did say we won't go talk politics on my show.
I'm about to take a shit on both parties. So I'm just gonna tell you that right now. And here's Republicans. Vote for Republicans. Republicans are better than Democrats. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let the secret out the bag for both of you people. For all the people who support Democrats and Republicans, you're both dumb. Neither party gives a fuck about you. So if you'll be smart to elect somebody else, because both parties receive money from the same people, so they can both kiss my black ass. I can't stand either party. Just to let you know that. That's all.
But so yeah, man, with that being said, man, you know, there's some other exciting fights, man. The Adonis Stevenson and Badu Jack fight is going down in less than 24 hours, y'all, and it's gonna be takeoff. Who do you guys got winning that fight? And the winner goes where? Where do you see the winner going? Cali, we're gonna let you go first, and then World Break, we'll let you break it down, man. Because let's be honest, man. This is the light heavyweight division, man. It's starting to get a little, you know, popping right now, man. It's a good time for that shit.
So what do I think that'll win this weekend?
Yeah, let the fans know. We got a lot of people in here.
I got a Stevenson by knockout. I want Badu Jack to win though. That's how it is. I'm excited about all the fights this weekend. I'm definitely excited about. I'm also excited about Gary Russell, JoJo Diaz. I want JoJo Diaz to win, but Gary Russell going to win by knockout, in my opinion. So both the guys I'm rooting for, I expect to lose. That's the fucked up part about this. I'm rooting for the two guys that I think are going to lose. That's pretty pathetic. No, I see both the guys I'm rooting for losing by knockout. That's the jacked up part. But I do think both fights will be good.
And who you got winning on the Badu Jack and Adonis Stevenson fight this weekend, World Breaker?
If it goes past 6 rounds, it's going to be Badu Jack. If it's below 6 rounds, it's going to be Stevenson.
So you got it early for Stevenson and late for Jack.
Indeed.
Boom. Okay. Me personally, y'all, I've got Adonis Stevenson winning 1 through 12. Early, you know, so it's not gonna go 12, but if it goes 12, still Stevenson, because let's be honest, it's gonna be happening in Canada. So the likelihood of, Badu Jack getting a decision in Canada is probably highly unlikely. So I'm gonna go with Stevenson all the way around. I think it'll probably, Badu Jack will be boxing what he can. All it takes is one slip. I think Badu Jack definitely has one slip in him. He got knocked down by James DeGale. James DeGale got beat by, one of the worst title holders at 175. So, like I said, man, I just think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a tough fight for as long as it lasts. And I think after that, man, Adonis Stevenson is gonna lay him down. So we do have a triple header tomorrow. It's gonna be Lee Shelby versus Josh Warrington. Lee Shelby's 26-1. And Josh Warrington is 26-0. And then you got Gary Russell Jr. on the second fight. It's gonna be Gary Russell Jr. and JoJo Diaz in the third fight, Adonis Stevenson versus Badu Jack, man. And like I said, man, after seeing that, man, like we were talking about last week, y'all, man, I really want y'all to break down the Lomachenko and Mikey Garcia fight, man. Because like I said, we got new fans in here. They didn't hear what you said, the night before, whenever we talked about it last, man. So, Callie, man, how do you break down a fight like that, man? This is a fight. And does Robert Easter let the fans know? We got a lot of Be More fans in here, man. And we got a lot of, we had a couple Ohio guys in here. I was reading the chats earlier, man. How do you, they're saying Robert Easter Jr. has more than a shot, man.
Okay, we can all have fantasy about things, but then we got reality where we got a guy who likes to fight like he's a midget when he's 7 feet tall. So at the end of the day, when you're tall and you fight like you only 3 feet tall, then there's a matter of time before you get stretched. And it's really just that simple, man. It's really just that simple. Dude can't help himself. He may come out for the first, I would say maybe the first few rounds jabbing, trying to jab. And then eventually he can't help himself because that's just who he is. He's going to get into a war because he wants to. And he said he loves to do that. And he's not going to be able, I'll be surprised if he's able to resist his urges to go out there and get into a slugfest. He's going to try. Mikey doesn't really want to do that, though. Mikey likes to counter. Mikey's so much smarter than Robert Easter, but Robert Easter can have a chance if he decides to make it ugly. I can't see it, man. I've been trying to view multiple ways for Robert Easter to win that fight. Outside of him being a boxer and fighting tall, I don't see him winning. And I know he's not going to do that, so I can't pick him. I can't pick him because I don't see him doing what he's supposed to do, which is jab and stay on the side to use range.
What's going on, Santi Walton? What's up, buddy?
We up in this thing.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
Hey, Santi, I gotta say something to you, brother. I gotta say something to you. And there's a dude in the chat room that want me to be a fan of Eddie Hearn. He wants me to be a fan of him. He wants me to show Eddie Hearn love and respect, bro.
Hey, man.
He's back, Santi. He's back, man. He said about the Earl Spence, man, and Eddie Hearn, man. He's back.
So he got a cigar right there. Look at that. Look at the world breaker. Got his cigar right there.
Okay.
All right, you goddamn your cigar. Where my goddamn cigarettes at? Goddamn your cigar. Hold on. Where's my shit?
Hey, Santi, but I want to hear your answer on that one, bro. This dude in the chat room, he want us to love Eddie Hearn, bro. He wants the LDBC to love Eddie Hearn.
Santi's the same gentleman from last night, bro.
I'm sorry, excuse me. I had to talk to a goddamn an assailant that was stealing my.
Hey, yo, Tyrone Dash just said in the chat, y'all. He said Andre Rozier said him and Danny Jacobs are very happy with the job Eddie Hearn is doing on the interview on 78 Sport. He says that Danny Jacobs and Andre Rozier is they're both very happy on the job that Eddie Hearn is doing as their promoter. How do you guys rebuttal to that, man?
Who gives a shit? Go ahead, Santi. But go ahead, I really don't give a shit. Go ahead, Santi.
Damn.
He really want me to love Eddie Hearn. Go ahead, Santi.
Can we say grade A hogwash, Listerine detergent down the sewer bullshit? Can we say that?
Yo.
What happens when stupid meets retarded full speed down a course?
It's called Down syndrome.
The motherfucking plane. These niggas need to stop it, fat. They stop. Are you woke? These mother goddamn it shit.
Yo, they back. Hey, Santi, they back again, man. They're back again with Fast Eddie, man. They're backing him.
Santi, he said he's gonna make us.
You owe Eddie Hearn some money. You owe him money. Why are you here? What's going on? Now you know the facts, right? You interpret the facts. The facts. But your motherfucking ass is still here, regurgitating the same bullshit you did last night.
Hey yo, so look, Tyrone Dash he said,
I have to change. Let me say that. Tyrone Dash is Eddie Hearn. I figured it out. I should have. Tyrone Dash is Eddie Hearn. This motherfucker over here, Eddie Hearn, trying his best to get love from the LGBT. You know what, Eddie Hearn? Fuck you. We said no matter what you can do, we ain't gonna like you, bro. So Eddie Hearn here trying to be under another name.
Yo, Tyrone Dash just says at Coily Boxing for everybody. He says, bro, they just like liberals with Trump. Nothing he does will be enough. Anthony Joshua.
Not liberal, homie.
Anthony Joshua didn't get to be the highest earning boxer today by himself. He says, come on, Corey, you know what I'm saying. Shit, I'm out of it, man.
Hey, Corey, then what is he saying?
I'm out of it, dog.
No, motherfucker. Ah, shit. He said, come on. Hey, come on, Corey. If there's anybody in the world, it's you, goddammit. It's got to be Corey Lee. Shit. Corey Lee knows everything the fuck is going down. Shit.
Okay. Let me interject.
Yo.
I'm going to stick with what I said last night. Facts. I just want to see facts. I'm tired of he says shit. At the end of the day, that's why when Tyrone came into the building, I asked, did you find the video? Because I just wanted to see facts. I was a king of high school debate. Debate start with facts. Prove your point.
There you go.
And we just talking about statements. And he, Eddie Hearn washes his ass on the left side with gold towels. I don't give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about what Eddie Hearn.
He said with gold towels, huh, man?
You said what?
With gold towels on the left side, huh? So I guess the right side is dirty, huh?
Right.
He got pesticides and cockroaches on his ass.
Is what he does. But anyway, what I'm getting at basically is this guy's a lot of talk and no action. His actions have all been in the UK. He hasn't done anything significant here. Statistically speaking, his last two fighters couldn't pack a stadium in their own fucking town. They
had less than 8,000 World Breaker.
Right. So Eddie's not doing a damn thing yet. So that's where I was coming from with the facts. I don't talk about people. I try not to talk shit, But at the end of the day, I keep seeing statements on here talking about this guy's this way or Eddie Hearn is like this and he's the gold standard. He's the Jerry Jones of boxing. Man, no, he's not. Show it to me. Show me. Show me on paper. Show me on facts. Show me on money. That's what I want to see.
He's serious about his word because he got that motherfucking Dallas Cowboy hat on. So you're not going to tell him that he's the Jerry Jones of boxing. He's appalled to that shit, goddamn. Where is it at? Where is the information, goddamn? Well, let's get the real. The real is the facts. That's the facts, man. I mean, joke, we shoot the shit and everything else, but we cover the facts. The facts are the things that keep every last one of our channels credible, okay? And when it comes to being credible, the same way we had the guy on there last night and the subscribers tore into his ass about what? The facts. Give us some proofs. Give us some evidence about Errol Spence Jr.
He didn't. He said he couldn't find it. So that's a knock. We passed that one.
Right.
I'm talking about
if we're going to do this with Eddie Hearns and him being this and that, Eddie Hearns has gotten a lot of his praise and so-called love from here year to date.
Daniel Johnson said, there is no way you are the dude on your icon, Tyrone. No minority in their right mind would say some dumb shit like that. Wow.
Hey, you know he may be he may be that piece of shit in Taiwan.
Who? What piece of? What are you talking? Oh, now he's Asian?
No, the guy that he got a lot of accounts. That piece of shit in Taiwan.
Tyrone Dash says Pyru or something all the time. He's always talking about Pyru. Is he from Taiwan now?
Tyrone
from Pyru, Taiwan.
Hold on, ask this. Hey, Tyrone, what does Pyru mean, bro? Tell me. Hold on. No, don't anybody say nothing. Tell me the meaning of Pyru. I'm related to some. So tell me the meaning of Pyru. I'm from California, homie. I'm from California, bro. So tell me the meaning of Pyru. Tell me. I can break it down to you, so I know you don't know shit. So tell me about Pyru. Put it in the comment section, fool. Tell me about Pyru. Because I know you don't know a goddamn thing about it. Has he put anything in the comment section about Pyru? I'm going to drop this bomb right now. Anything about in the comment section about Pyru?
I repeat, I'm not. So don't pigeonhole me because.
So I'm gonna tell you what Pyru is.
Tyrone Dash said, "Man, on Pyru, son, yo, he always
he don't know shit. Pyru is a street, motherfucker. Pyru is a street. That's where the Pyrus came from. It's a street.
Preach,
motherfucker.
Preach.
And that's whatever. But they were blood gang members in Compton, bro. Pyru.
Yo,
you don't know shit about Pyru, homie.
Hold on, Tyrone Dash says at Corey Lee Boxing. He says, tell him pull up on Pyru right now. That's what he told you, Cali. That's what he told you,
Pyru, motherfucker. Internet gangster shit. That's probably some white boy. That's why you talking about liberal. You wouldn't even say no shit. Hold on, let me say it. He wouldn't be saying no shit like that. He wouldn't be saying no shit. He talking about liberal and all this shit. You wouldn't say shit like that, bro, if you was actually a Pyru, motherfucker. You ain't no motherfucking Pyru. You know some swag little nerd sitting up there at the keyboard jerking off and shit.
Hey, this baked chicken like, look.
Motherfucker got an anti-aircraft gun. Oh shit!
On Pyru, dude. Pull up to my house so I can get beat upside my head. Let me tell you something. Look.
Oh shit, yo. Oh, Suleiman, what's up, man?
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
Hey, Suleiman, what's going on, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm at work right now.
What's up, Suleiman?
We good, man. We just talking about this Pyru shit right now. We're gonna be back to boxing in a minute. Hold tight real quick, Suleiman. We'll be right back to you. We'll be right back to you, Suleiman. Hold on. We gonna get right back to you. Just hold tight real quick, all right?
Hey, Tyrone, I'm from Texas, man. I come from a conservative state.
So Cali, listen, man. So listen, Cali. The guy was talking about all this Pyru shit. So I mean, is he Pyru? I mean, is that how they talk?
Pyru is a street in Compton, man. That's where Pyru came from.
He said, Tyrone Dash says, tell him pull up on Pyru right now.
You ain't on no Pyru, dummy. You ain't there. Your ass is in the basement somewhere jerking off to Eddie Hearn pictures, bro. I know where you are. Motherfucker, probably not even in America. Motherfucker, I know what you look. I know exactly what he looked like. That motherfucker looked like the nerd from the movie Little Giants. Remember that little boy running with glasses and shit like that?
I ain't fucking with you.
Let me get it real quick, man. I only need a few minutes. That's it. Just 1-2 minutes, maybe.
Yo, okay. y'all blocked BX Legend. Why y'all block BX Legend for, man? What did he do?
I didn't get him. It wasn't me.
Nope.
Why y'all block him? All he said was, "Come on, y'all, let's talk some matchups or something."
I'm blocking him, Corey.
Come on, man.
Hey, can I get in here on this Pyru subject, please? All right. And I ain't gonna chop no tails off or nothing. I'm gonna be completely honest, okay?
All right, go ahead, yo.
A gang member in 2018. And respect to all the gang members out here that handle themselves properly, that are not out here putting their family and friends and things on the line. I respect you as a gang member because you represent whatever your gang is called for when it comes to authority, when it comes to the proper mannerism and the way that you carry yourself.
Gregory Wise said, I want to wrench him so bad. Yo.
But here we go. This is my point, okay? If you're on the internet telling people to pull up, you're obviously not a grown-ass man. The danger.
Yo, Tyrone Dad says at Corey Lee Boxing, bro, he's trying to box blacks into being dumb niggas.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
What do you mean?
but no,
Yeah,
but
yo,
you're already dumb. So who you gonna count that for? Not me. You came on here dumb. You were stupid before you logged in.
Hey,
I don't know how we get on this shit
let's
right here.
let's add up the clues.
Don't let me lose my point, man. I know we got a lot of people here. Let me get back to my point.
We got to get back onto this boxing shit, man. I'm losing that, man. I'm trying to get back to boxing, man. Let's get back to this boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
2018. This goes for every last one of the internet gangsters. It doesn't matter, Pyru, Crip, whatever. You don't have to announce whatever you claim in order for yourself to be tough or for you to be feared, right? From everywhere we come from. It doesn't matter if we're talking about Texas, if we're talking about Maryland, if we're talking about Cali. If a person, people know that they're a gangster without that narrative having to be represented. You don't have to come forth and say, look, I am a Latin king. I'm this and that. People know that you're thorough based on your reputation. So you don't have to come online and say, hey, on this, on that, on a bunch of bullshit, on something that you claim in your whole town that somebody might pull, and then you'll really feel uncomfortable for doing that shit. Okay? At the end, it's about us talking about the sport of boxing, keeping it boxing, and staying off of the nonsense. It ain't about Donald Trump. It ain't about no fucking on Pyru. It's about our opinions on the sport of boxing. That's where we're going to start it at. That's where we're going to leave it at, man. And we don't need anything else as far as that. If you support Pyru on that, much love to you. I hope your life is safe. I hope nobody actually pulls up to your house due to the carnages that will happen behind that. Because you don't.
Y'all blocking BX Legend for nothing, man. I'm reading some of the shit he's saying. He ain't saying nothing wrong, man. This dude ain't saying nothing wrong. All he said was, "Come on, y'all, let's talk matchups or something." Then he says, then y'all block him for saying thank you, Larissa Johnson. Then y'all block him for saying fucking promoter talk is, and then y'all block him for saying
we can't get blocked no more, man. That's what
y'all block him for our respect.
Let me get the last point. I want to get back to boxing. Can we get back to boxing? Hold on. Based on the time and date for you guys telling people to pull up. People are not going to pull up when you say pull up. Folks can come 3 months later. They can come around.
Hold on. If y'all block Tyrone, man, you know what I'm saying? That's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop it because he did start talking about all this gang shit. I mean, I ain't really trying to talk about all that on the boxing channel, man. So if y'all do that, that's what y'all do. But BX Legend ain't do shit.
I got 20 seconds in me, Corey. I got 20 seconds maybe.
Go ahead.
When you start talking about pull up, and this is for the safety of everybody on the internet, whether you're talking about basketball, boxing, whatever, okay, you're putting your home in danger. They may not be there today. It could be 6 months later. It could be a year from now. For the smart people that will take your address down and prepare to retaliate. This is a world that's unsavory. We can't even send our kids to school without them possibly being shot by a maniac. Nobody here on this panel was mentally unstable due to my personal beliefs. I don't know everybody. I haven't vetted everybody truly, but I feel like these are a bunch of smart, intelligent gentlemen here that care about their lives and their family. So please don't bring that rah-rah, stupid-ass shit over here. If you care about throwing your life away, that's on you. But as far as that pull-up shit, you need to pull up to reality, sit there, and then shut the fuck up and think about your existence. And
real shit, though.
Man. Let's get back to boxing. Corey Lee, man, fill us in, man.
All right, so look, man, I went down, like I was telling the brothers, man, you know, I got a couple interviews in today, Santy, man, and, You know, like I said, man, Jared Hurd, man, like sizing him up today, man. The guy's big, man. It'd be 154. Like I was telling the gentleman in the fight in the chats, and I was telling everybody, man. You know, Jared Hurd, and what I wanted, you know, Suleiman and Santi to vent on, and to touch all up on what's going on and what me, Suleiman, and Worldbreaker broke down. You know, Jared Hurd the best 154 pounder? Fucking, I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, man. Is he the best 154 pounder? Because we need one face, one name at 154. We need that in all divisions, but especially at 154, man, because we got 3 champions now. We got Jared Hurd's got 2 belts. We got Jamel Charlo's got the WBC belt, and then we got Jamie Mugina. My bad. Jaime Mugina. So
Jaime
Mugina. So go ahead.
No, Gia, man. Gia. Come on. And D-Shot can tell, man, you're not around a lot of Spanish figures, brother. Over there in the Maryland area, brother. Jaime Mungia.
Jaime Mugina.
Mungia.
Too much moon talk, man. But yeah, man. So you know, out of all those champions, man, Suleiman and SW, man, who y'all got, man? I mean, I want to know what you guys think, man.
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, Jared, if he brings the tenacity, he brings the pinpoint accuracy punching. He's very aggressive. He likes to be in all up in you. The pressure alone. I mean, he's got to be the top echelon in the division. Then comes Charlo for his pinpoint accuracy and punching.
So you think Jared Hurd? We can barely hear you, but you think Jared Hurd is the best 154-pound fighter right now, Suleiman?
Yes, at the present time, yes, because Munguia is still very young. He's on the come up though. Munguia's on the come up.
So where do you put Charlo? I mean, if you got Hurd number 1, who's number 2 and number 3?
Yeah, I picked Charlo number 2 and then Munguia 3 because, I mean, there's only 3 giants in that division. So Munguia is the young pup. He's on the come up. He's still learning, and he's going to be the most protected fighter. I think he's not going to be put with none of those guys.
Yo, so SW, man, how you feeling about 154, man? It's a hot division right now, man. And you know, I talked to Jared Hurd myself personally today, one-on-one, off air and on air. And he pretty much said that he beat the toughest guy at 154, and he doesn't think Charlo is the toughest guy. And as a matter of fact, he's willing to prove that. So he said if he doesn't fight Charlo this fight, he said for damn sure he's fighting Charlo next fight if he's still undefeated. Go ahead.
He has a valid point. Ellis Landy Lara was the toughest guy there. He did take the challenge. I respect that. Lara's no joke. But also accommodating and following that, Jamel Charlo is the other toughest guy there. So to clean those 2 guys out is good. Jaime Munguia, all we know from him definitively, some of us, not all of us, because other people have more research than others, and I respect those guys' opinion. All we know from him, if you just watch a Latin Saddam, is that he's a very powerful puncher. Very powerful. Very strategic, and he can end you, and he wants to dominate you. And majority of his fights end in knockout, which he's a dangerous opponent in my eyes, in my opinion. Everybody may not feel that way, and I understand if you don't. But here's my thing. This is my riff as far as with everything. Who's the number 1 guy at 154 right now? Yeah. That name is Jared Hurd. His name is Jared.
Callie, I've been trying to tell you, fucking crazy ass man. And you too, Worldbreaker. Neither one of y'all want to listen. Y'all want to team up, and now I got SW. So go ahead and preach, SW.
Shit. Jared Hurd, he's right. He mentioned something that was correct. I listen to a lot of fighters day to day talk out their ass or speak their opinions, and rather it's his opinion or you feel like he's talking out of his ass. Ellis Landy Lara, for all the opponents that had belts, was the most difficult.
Yo, hold on, man. Why y'all, hold on. I don't mean to cut y'all. Hold on, man. Why y'all delete the guy? Why y'all put Tyrone Dash in timeout for saying I'm very happy Suleiman is on the panel, man? I mean, the guy, just let the guy talk. I mean, if he ain't talking gang shit, man, The man can at least talk, man. You know what I mean? I mean, the man can talk, man.
I'm telling you who that dude is, man. That dude, Tyron Dash, man, is the dude.
Terrible, man. Y'all.
He's Sean Newton. He pulled a black name out of his ass. He put Tyrone and he put Dash as in Damon Dash. He's those names together in order to stay in the live stream because I believe Cali Enigma got the original charlatan Sean Newton the fuck up out of here.
Hey,
this guy
born in 1975 is named Tyrone.
Yeah, he got a bunch of ghost accounts, and we don't need people like this around here to feed propaganda and nonsense. Thank God for Suleiman.
Oh, I deleted the message. Oh, my bad, y'all. They said if I deleted the message, I'm sorry, man. I swear I ain't mean to delete the message. I thought somebody else did. I might have accidentally deleted it, man. But go ahead, man. I don't mean to fuck y'all up, man.
Like I said, I put Suleiman as his own man. He has his own opinions. We agree sometimes we disagree.
And that's one thing I can respect, man. You know, Suleiman and Santi, they squash whatever, you know what I mean? We back, man. And like I said, man, long as this channel does not get into any politics, man, we are good, man. This is a politic-free station. And we just gonna talk boxing, man. That's all we're gonna do. We brothers, man. And at the end of the day, everybody got their own views, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't all gonna come together, man, but we can respectfully disagree. You know what I'm saying? So SW, who's the best at 154, my brother?
I know you want to hear that shit ring your fucking ears again, don't you? 154 right now is in the best interest of Jerry Hurd. Not only because he beat Laura, he's one of the most difficult tasks. Also because of how he beat Laura. This is the thing. When you get stronger as the rounds progress, like a Jerry Hurd, like an Errol Spence Jr., you are one of the most dangerous opponents possible to step in front of anyone. This means, look, you could damn near hit me with a garden rail, a fucking pole from out the damn gutter, smack me upside the back of my head, and I will be strong as a bitch in 6 minutes. That's dangerous. Okay? That's dangerous. So when you're looking at the other guys floating around here, the only other person that I see that possibly may have the remedy due to training with Derek James, and that doesn't mean necessarily that he's training with Blu-ray, a.k.a. Errol Spence Jr., strength and conditioning coach.
Hey, World, you funny. Go ahead, Sans.
Well, it shows me at this point, shout out to Blu-ray, man. He gave LDBC a great interview, and he is as well as a reporter, and we love that brother.
Okay. But who you talking about? Who you talking about y'all love?
Blu-ray. Blu-ray is Errol Spence Jr., strength and conditioning coach.
Okay. He word up. Okay.
On Smoke City Mobcast, I was able to ask him a few questions.
Okay, but no doubt.
This is my thing here. With everything crunched down together, it's not about what do you have for Jamel Charlo or what does Jaime Munguia have in this type of bravado or in this type of possession of where 154 is. It's about what is the game plan? How do you beat Jarrett Hurd? Because right now he's the guy that has the keys to the kingdom. So many people sat around there for years, okay, held belts, did their thing, but wanted no smoke with Ellis Landy Lara.
That's some real shit, though. I can respect that.
He's seen the opportunity. He took the challenge. He was successful. Now he takes forth and he reaps the benefits for what he chose to do, for taking that risk. There was no guarantee that he would get out.
SW. The BX legend says a very bloody Hurd at the end of it too.
Yeah, but
he won though. He won, BX. He won though, man.
Yeah, he left.
He got that W, dog.
Left with the IBO strap, and he also left with the WBO strap, or was it the WBA?
Yo, Trap Media brings up a fucking
WBA.
Trap Media brings up a wonderful fucking point. This is a point that I gotta ask everybody on the panel, man. And I'm gonna start with Suleiman. I'm gonna go down to Cali, SW, then World Breaker. Suleiman, does Jamel Charlo beat Laura? This is a good question. I'm asking. I'm being honest, man. This is a good match. I'm being honest.
Okay, the answer is I think yes. His pinpoint accuracy is right hand. He got a deadly right hand. He got a jab. He goes for boxes. Lateral movement is fantastic. He got the legs for the game. I repeat, he got the legs for the game. He got everything. Lara is, he's been in a lot of fights. He's on a come down, and Jared Hurd showed no way to beat him. You can't let him reset. You can't let Lara see reset, and that's it. You got him.
Wow, Cali, how you feeling about that, man? It's a pretty good matchup, and that's a matchup that we might see down the road, man. How you feeling about it, Cali Enigma? How you feeling about it, dog? You busy?
You talking about Hurd and
No, I'm talking about Jermell Charlo. Trap Media says I don't think Jermell Charlo beats Lara. So what I'm asking you is, how do you see stylistically a Jermell Charlo and Lara, showdown, man? I mean, that's not a tough fight. And Hurd beat him. Like SW said, man, Lara was no joke. That was a lot of guys were ducking him at the time, man. I'm being honest.
It was a good time to face Erislandy Lara. He's on the downside of his career.
See, SW, now they saying he's on the downside, SW. I mean, do you concur?
And I think he chose, he went with the younger, I think he went with the older, non-fresher fighter. I think if he really thought that Jermell Charlo was easier, he would have went that route first. He went the Erislandy Lara fight first because he saw the opportunity of an aging fighter. That's true. That's just true, man. Lara's still good, but he's clearly not.
So who do you have winning against Jermell Charlo and fuck? Oh, go ahead, SW. You had something to say? Oh no, go ahead. So listen, man. Who do you have winning? Cali Enigma. Who do you have winning? Jermell Charlo, Lara, right now.
I got Charlo winning by stoppage. I think that at the end of the day, Jared Hurd.
You won't be giving no fight.
Yeah, the punching power between Charlo and Lara is vast. He's not going to be able to walk through that shit. Matter of fact, he got slowed down a couple of times when he was getting hit by Lara. Imagine them same punches coming from Charlo. It's not going to feel the same. It ain't equal. All power ain't equal, and we know that power ain't even close to being equal.
Cali.
Man, this dude, man.
I'm talking directly to you, brother.
Yeah.
Go on, brother.
Okay. The Charlo brothers, as you know, they all train with Rodney Shields. Rodney Shields is Erislandy Lara's trainer. So
Right.
Lara helped these guys within their craft. He showed them some pointers as far as how to get better. And these guys have looked excellent throughout their careers. That's different from Jared Hurd. He hasn't had the opportunity to sit in the gym and train with Lara. So I do think this fight would be a lot different. And then here's the ticket, okay?
Right.
We're talking close to 2 years where these guys have been around Lara and didn't fight him for his belt, though they were in the same damn weight class. Now,
Agreed.
Hold on. Trap Media says at Corey Lee Boxing, he's talking about all of us. He says, I think Lara outboxes Charlo. It would be like when power punchers fight Floyd. He wouldn't get that shot off. Charlo doesn't fight like Hurd. Period.
I'm telling you, I don't give a shit, man. When you take into account of the age, man, that is definitely a factor. And let me say this.
Oh, man.
Jermell Charlo actually won it.
Damn.
Go ahead.
That brother. No, man.
Just like you saying, okay, if Badu Jack beats Adonis Stevenson, we got to put his age involved. We can't do that. These guys are available. Whatever that statue is, we can never point to their age because you're taking credit away from these fighters, man. And that's not right.
And that's another thing too, Callie. You didn't point to his age before the fight.
You talking about with her? I did. I said that he started.
I ain't never once heard you say about Jared Hurd.
I actually put that shit out there that he did. He did catch him slowing down.
In Lara, man.
I also think that's a reason why
Jermell Charlo. Didn't you pick Lara to win?
Finish. Let me finish.
Did you? I mean, can you answer that one question?
Let me finish.
Go ahead, bro.
I said Jermell Charlo. I think it's why Jermell Charlo also ended up wanting to fight him too, because Jermell Charlo did end up at the end and wanted to fight him. Jermell Charlo had always wanted to fight him, but it was Jamal Charlo who did not want them to fight. That's actually a fact. Jermell wanted to fight him. Jermell like, I'll fight him. Check him out. Jamel wanted to fight him last year. It was Laura and her just decided to fight each other. But Jamel wanted smoke. You can actually go back and look at videos. They are on YouTube. Jamel Charlo wanted smoke with Arizona Lara. He did. And he was ready to face Lara.
Alex Santos says Cali Enigma style makes fights. SW, let it rip, man. How you feeling?
My only thing is this to answer what Cali just said is this. If Jamel Charlo won, or if Jamal Charlo was still at 154 and he didn't move to middleweight and they beat Lar, we would give them tremendous credit. We would. So what's the difference in not giving Jarrett Hurd that? He is who he is. We can't counter that back. We can't go ahead and rotate the clock and say, all right, fuck, if Lar did this and did that, because he didn't do that. At the end of the day, he was outlasted.
I give Jarrett Hurd credit. I think he's the number 2 guy in the division. I just don't think he's better than Jamel Charlo. All right, that's where I stand. I think that Charlo's number 1.
You know what? You're entitled to that. I know a lot of other people that feel the same way that you do, and I don't knock you for that. You think
who's number one? What'd you say, Callie?
Jamel Charlo's number 1, and I got Jarrett Hurd number 2. I've been saying that, and I think Jaime Munguia is number 3. I got Jaime Munguia as number 3, is the number 3 guy in the division.
Okay,
that's my top 3.
So y'all got.
So who did Jamel Charlo beat on that statue to give him that? We got Jarrett Hurd with a win.
Hold on. Let me come back to you, SW. Let me ask World Breaker, man. Who do you got winning against against Lara versus Jamel Charlo if the fight were to happen right now, man? World Breaker, who you got, man?
Well, Santee said that Lara and the Charlo brothers had shared the same trainer, and that Lara had gave them pointers and tips and helped train them essentially. So to me, age does come into play. In the last fight with Hurd, Lara's age did show up a little bit. But for the most part, he had that fight. I had him winning the majority of the rounds in that fight. So given that, that would go to a decision. And that would actually favor Lara if it gets to a decision.
So you got Lara beating Jamel Charlo. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I said it.
Wow. Yep. Okay. All right, man. Maybe you and Callie aren't, twins after all.
I look at fights for what they are. I don't have favorites. I don't have favoritism. I look at.
So you don't have any bias in you.
No, I don't give a shit about. I don't Eddie Hearn dick ride. I don't dick ride no fighters. I like I said, I think Errol Spence is the best at welterweight, and I have reason to believe that based off the ducking and based off of his body of work. It's just like when I put those two styles up against each other, if Lar can get the guy to the deep rounds, he has the advantage. If Charlo touches his ass, he has the advantage. This is the bottom line.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, with that being said, man. How do you guys think, man? And I really want to go to.
Speaking of that, to be honest with you, who I think if he gets enough time, who I think will be the best.
I was going with my gear.
I think Munguia's going.
You going where I'm going? You going where I'm going?
Number 1. Yep, I would have him be a number 1, man. If he gets enough. If he gets enough.
You think my gear?
I think he has the potential to be the best. I do.
Hey, I do. Again, y'all basing Munguia off of one fight against a welterweight who's a subpar welterweight.
I said potential, man. I didn't say he was the number 1. I said he has the potential to get there. That's all I said, man. Potential.
Hey. I'm not saying I don't see it, but at the same time, I'm not getting high on the shit either. I'm not saying y'all are either, but I reserve my opinion until I see more. That's how I look at it.
So Jaime Munguia is a new up and coming young fresh. Like I said, Jaime Munguia ain't got any wars on him, man. And if you think that Saddam Ali fight was a war, you're sadly mistaken. You don't know boxing. Those couple hits that he got hit with against fucking, against Saddam Ali, he kept pushing forward. He didn't even have a hiccup. I mean, this guy is ready to go.
I mean, this guy's fighting in Mexico. I mean, when we hadn't seen any of his fights in Mexico, you don't know what the caliber of fighter he's fighting.
All right, well, let me ask Suleiman, Jaime Munguia, man, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on, let me say this real quick. Before you say that there's no good fights down there, man, I'm gonna say this. David Benavidez, the current WBC champion, 168 pounds, who, in my opinion, is the best 168 fighter. Most of his fights were down there in Mexico, man. I just want to give you that little caveat right there.
His fights, I didn't say that they were any good, but generally, if you can't get outside the country and fight other guys, that's not necessarily a litmus against other competition. That's what I'm saying. And the silences, bro.
Devin Haney fought down there too, man. Devin Haney fought most of his competition down there too.
Suleiman.
People think
Suleiman. How do you feel with the Jaime Munguia coming up in the ranks right now? How do you think he favors with Jared Hurd? Actual, what's good, man? How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good, and I came at the perfect time. Okay, yes.
Yeah, we back to the old school, man. We back, man. Everybody back, man. So yeah, man. We're gonna get right back to you, actual man. Suleiman, you there? Suleiman might be at work, man. Oh, you there, man? How do you break down a Jaime Munguia fight versus Jared Hurd? They're both champions right now. Break it down. Because I'm hearing, because hold on, the reason why I'm asking this, y'all, is because I'm hearing conflicting, resumes, man. I mean, and that's another thing too, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll get back to that. I really want to know who's gonna win this fight first, man. Who's gonna win the fight? Jared Hurd, Jaime Munguia, two champions. Let it rip, Suleiman.
Okay, right now Jaime Munguia is 21 years old. He's they have very high standards in the Mexican circuit. They keep him in world condition. He's constantly learning. He's learning the longhorn jab, which is being taught so he could back up fighters and use it to create openings. He's being taught how to use his right hand so he could create cuts with it, hurt the opponent, have energy snapping abilities. So he's learning all this. Jared Hurd was in a tough fight with Islam Lara. If he fights Charlo before Jaime Munguia is going to be well preserved. He's going to be in good condition. He has all the trainers and everything in the Mexican circuit and in the teachers. So he might win by like a split decision. Because of the ring warship that Jared might have. But if Jared gets him early,
who wins by split decision?
Jaime Munguia.
He beats Jared Hurd by split decision.
Yeah, Jared Hurd is very durable. Jared Hurd is very durable. I don't think he's gonna knock him out. He's very durable, and Jaime Munguia might be able to win a unanimous decision or split decision.
Ronald Finkley said Hurd by death. Oh shit. Yo,
okay,
actual, go ahead, man. We're gonna let go ahead. We heard what you said, Suleiman. Go ahead, actual. Who you got winning right now, man? You know what I'm saying? Munguia, Hurd. That's a possible matchup. Because Hurd mentioned, I did an interview today, y'all. If y'all haven't watched it, go to my videos and go watch it. Hurd is actively calling out Munguia right now. That's why this topic is being brought up. This is a fight that could happen. Let's be honest. Munguia's with Golden Boy. Hurd's with Al Heyman. JoJo Diaz is with Golden Boy. Russell is with Al Heyman. Let it rip, actual. This is a fight that could actually happen, and it could happen next.
But so now, because Munguia has a belt,
it makes him a target, dude. It makes it. I don't care. You gotta defend it, man. If the money's right, I'm telling you.
Munguia is gonna get slaughtered by freaking Hurd. That's point blank, man.
Huh?
You get slaughtered by Hurd, man.
Not what Suleiman just said.
I don't give a fuck what Suleiman just said.
Oh,
I'm telling you what I said.
Oh,
he gets slaughtered.
Oh, all right, my bad.
I'm I'm just being real, man. I'm being real. I'm just being real with you, man.
Damn, he gets slaughtered. That is that easy. Damn.
Yes, Hurt will walk through that kid, man. He not ready. He's not ready.
Shit.
If you see,
Hold on. Trap Media says at Corey Lee Boxing. He says, I think Jamie Mangia knocks Jared Hurd out. Hurd wouldn't be able to walk him down. He said, I would want any fighter from Mexico tested for after that Canelo fiasco, since they have a problem with the meat though. Wow, man. So you got him getting. So you pretty much got Jared Hurd winning. That's your answer.
Yes. It's way too early, man.
All right, Cali.
I mean,
how you feeling, man? But look, it's a fight that could happen, man. Let's be honest. Hey, we don't know. Listen. Golden Boy does not have a significant deal on the table for Mangia right now. It's still second tier, man. And for those second tier deals, meaning that
I'm gonna tell you right now, he gonna fight Liam Smith next. He ain't putting him in no ring with no Jared Hurd anytime soon. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't give a fuck what Jaime Munguia say. Oscar De La Hoya ain't gonna do that.
All I'm saying is Jaime Munguia said he wants to fight Hurd next if possible, and Jared Hurd says that he wants the same thing. So all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, the fighter makes the decisions, and a unified match trumps any mandatory. We've already went down that road.
No, the word is he's fighting Liam Smith next.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. I tell you again, the mandatory does not trump a unified. The unified trumps the mandatory. Any way you slice it, the unified.
Liam Smith fight is supposed to be which will be the Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez fight on September 15th, and he's going to be the co-feature on that shit. That's been the word. I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen.
Can Munguia beat Selecki? That's what I want to see.
So SW, man, how you got this going down, man? And you know what I'm saying? I mean, how you got this going down, SW? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit is going down. I mean, how you feeling about it?
Give me a second. Go to World Breaker and then
we'll get back to you, man. And World Breaker. I'm gonna start with you, then I'm gonna go back down the line, man. Who's got? And this is a good question, man. It's a question I've been wanting to ask y'all since we started this 154-pound discussion. Who at 154 has the best resume? I mean, it's black and white. Who's got the best resume, man? I need to know.
That's a champion or just in general?
And just in general, right now, 154.
Lara does. It's no question he does. That's my answer. I'm done.
Wow, Cali. Go ahead, man.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
We're going to go down like Cali. Go Cali Enigma. You there? Wow.
It is. It's Lord. It's not even close.
Wow.
Look, Laura fought, Laura fought Canelo Alvarez.
Are we counting the losses too?
Yeah,
you talking about the best resume. That does count. That's on your resume when you lose too. Even though I don't think he lost that fight. But yeah, to me, his only actual loss is against Jared Hurd. That's his only actual loss to my opinion.
So you're saying that he lost that fight because that was still a close fight as well. I
had the knockdown to me was the difference maker.
That's what I'm saying, but they both finished the fight is what I'm saying. So the fight could have still went either way, and it was a split decision. It was about 1 point. It was about 1 point. 1 point decided that whole fight.
Yeah,
y'all.
I scored it. Where was that? What was that? I was in Fanon's chat during that fight. It was me and one other guy, and we both scored it 114-113, and then the judges scored it 114-113. That's the way I scored it.
Wow.
Only two dudes in the chat who scored it that way.
Wow. Man, wow. Suleiman, who do you think's got the best resume at 154, my brother?
I think Jared Hurd because Jared Hurd got the win over Islam Dilava, and he fought
Thank you. That's what I was going to say.
I'm like, am I the only one seeing it? But I'm going to let Suleiman talk.
Yeah, in my opinion, he got the best resume, Mr. Jared Hurd.
Yeah, I second that. I was going to say the same thing.
Actual, why do you feel like he's got the best resume, Actual? I'm going to let you go ahead and represent.
He beat up Laura. He beat up Trout. He beats motherfuckers up, man. What the fuck I'm trying to tell you? If he beat them two up, what the fuck you think he gonna do in an inexperienced, just learning longhorn jab fucking Munguia? You know, whoop that little kid's ass, man. Little big little kid.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like a big ass fourth grader.
Selecki's is a 54-pounder naturally, right? He moved up just so. I would like to see Munguia fight Selecki.
That's what I said. That's what I said. What didn't I say that like last week? I said, look, man,
I don't recall.
Munguia fight Selecki, that'll be the fight right there.
Yeah, if you can beat Selecki, because I think Selecki probably has knockout power at 54 that he didn't have at 60.
Yeah, of course.
And he would give Munguia hell, and he needs to go through that hell to prove himself.
But you know what? They're gonna protect him, so they're probably gonna give Munguia what's the name? Have him go back down to 154. Fucking God damn it, the one that just got knocked out by Charlo.
He's fighting Liam Smith, man. Next, that's his next fight. Liam Smith.
No, I'm talking about.
You talking about Jaime Munguia, right? Jaime Munguia. Yeah, he's fighting Liam Smith next.
Okay, but if he fight Liam Smith, if Liam Smith is healthy, that goes down. But after that, let him fight. What's the name that just got knocked out at 160 by Charlo?
Actually, you eating some nectarines, bro?
Talking about Centennial?
Yeah, Centennial.
Right.
I mean, with that being said, I mean, like I said, man, I understand all y'all picks, man. And like I said, rightfully so, man. The 154-pound division is, it's pretty much on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a lot of guys right now that are at 150. I mean, let's be honest, man. They're going down. This is gonna be one of the best divisions right now, I think, coming up, man. 154, because they're champions at 154 and contenders that are really, really good, man. I think Laura, stands with Munguia, if not beats Munguia. If he can stand Munguia's young pressure. In my personal opinion is I think Laura versus Charlo, it'd be an awesome fight, man. And it's a fight that Charlo said he would take, even though they used to be, stablemates. But with that being said, man, I would love to move down. I would love to move down to the 147-pound division, a division right underneath 154, man. I want to know what you guys think about 147, man. Where do you think this guy, I mean, at the end of the day, man, when the chips lay where they may, man, where does the dust settle, man? Actual. We're gonna let you go first, man. Where does the dust settle at 147, my brother? Let it rip.
Dust settled with Spence on top, man. But point, that's plain and simple, man. Nobody's gonna touch. Nobody can hurt Spence, man. No one. Maybe a Horn.
No one. Did you see the Brook fight? You didn't think that was competitive?
He walked through Brook. He took Brook's best shots and walked through.
I seen him back up a couple times. Being honest,
he backed up and then
I'm being honest.
He backed up and then he backed his.
You might actual. You might want to You might want to rewatch that fight, my brother.
He made him take a knee and quit in his own hometown. I'm done.
I'm telling you right now, man. So you think at the end of the day, when the smoke clears, you got Spence reigning superior over all 147-pounders.
Free Smoke Jr. is there with all the smoke clears.
Look, hey, you got to give them Kell Brook dreams up, bro. Kell Brook fucked up at 154, bro. When he started against the Killers, that's a fact.
By facts and facts alone.
Oh my God, Suleiman. We're gonna let Suleiman go. Then we're gonna go down the line. Suleiman, go ahead, Suleiman. At the end of the day, when the smoke clears, who's there left, man? At 147, after all the smoke clears,
Danny Garcia.
Oh, yeah.
You don't. Stop, bro. Stop, Suleiman. Stop, bro.
That is not a wild thought. Y'all keep acting like Suleiman is saying some crazy shit, dog. Danny Garcia lost by one fucking judge against Keith Thurman.
But he don't believe that.
Suleiman, That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let Suleiman. Why do you feel like that, my brother?
Okay, his style is in perfect match with Errol Spence. Errol is tall, he's rangy, he's a southpaw. He likes to fight in a southpaw style. His left hook would dig right into his side.
Who's
Uh,
left hook?
Danny Garcia's left hook. He's very fast. He likes to fight flat-footed. He likes to duck the jab.
Let me say that Earl Spencer was southpaw too.
Hold on,
I just
Cal.
wanted to say that.
You're the very next one up, man. Then SW, then World Breaker. Go ahead, Suleiman. Let it rip, man. Let these people know why Danny Garcia. Hold on. Let these people know why Danny Garcia is the number one 147 pounder after all smoke clears. Let them know, Suleiman.
Okay, the reason he's the number one because his tenacity. His father is in his corner. Everybody, his training methods. He's very strong. He's flat-footed. He likes his style. He fights small. He likes to go on the inside. He got a left hook. He likes to dig to the body. He also can box, and he has a powerful store. He's very aggressive, and a lot of the fighters he fights get injured, and it's a wrap. They're never the same.
Wow. All right, Cali, man. Wow. Your turn, buddy.
You listening to Angel Garcia with that bullshit? It's like, come on, bro. Angel Garcia, you could convince you that he broke Keith Thurman's arm. Come on, bro. Angel Garcia is like Baghdad Bob. And he's a Baghdad Bob of boxing, bro. No one believes that motherfucker, bro. I'm just keeping it on there. Come on, bro. That dude, he said he broke Keith Thurman's arm, and you buy that. Okay, that didn't happen. So let me go into this.
Hey, man, a lot of people think that, you know, the reason why Keith Thurman still hurt is because Danny has something to do. I'm just saying. I'm being honest. I'm being honest. And that's not the first time I heard that. I'm being honest, Callie.
No, Angel Garcia was the one that created that lie. That's why, and I'm serious. He's the one that created that lie. Danny, he goes, Danny.
But
Danny,
let's be honest.
Danny can fly. Danny can fly with no wings.
Let's be true to ourselves, y'all. After that fight, Keith Thurman has not fought again since the Danny Garcia fight. Let it rip. Keith
Thurman was gonna fight Pacquiao after that, but until he found out that Errol Spence Jr. won a title, then he decided, oh, I'm not gonna get Pacquiao. Oh, time to have elbow surgery. He was gonna fight Pacquiao with that fucked up elbow. So I'm not trying to hear that shit, man, at all. Angel Garcia, like I said, he's the Baghdad Bob of boxing. And if you listen to him, you're like, oh, Danny can float and walk on water. Danny can fly with no wings. I seen him do it. Danny can. He's unbelievable. Danny knocked down Anthony Joshua. Did you see that?
Daniel Johnson says Garcia is the best left for Errol Spence with Keith Thurman in hiding. But Callie,
no, he's not.
Hold on,
he's
Callie.
Not the best left.
Hold on, Callie.
Well, I should say that. Let me say that.
Hold on, Callie. The question is that I have for everybody new joiners, smash the hell out of that like button and please subscribe, y'all. Come on, man. I'm putting in work. What we're asking you, Callie, and what we're asking the whole panel is, after the smoke settles at 150, at 147, who's left? Let it rip, Callie.
It's Errol Spence Jr., man. And let me say this. Now, I'm going to have to say he could be right for now until we see Terrence Crawford fight. But my guess is that Terrence Crawford is the second best welterweight, period, and will beat the dog shit out of Danny Garcia, man.
Who will?
That's how you see it. I see Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, Bud Crawford, man.
Dog, Terrence Crawford, dog. Even, hey, look,
fight at welterweight yet.
Dog, even.
I know. I said that's right. Hold on. I did leave a caveat. I said we haven't seen him fight yet.
Dude, man, you just say anything.
That's how I see it.
This dude, Cali.
That's how I see it happening. I do. I see Terrence Crawford end up being the number 2. Hey,
look, Callie.
We have to see him fight Horn first.
Look, Callie, you keep sleeping on Danny Garcia until he knocked your favorite fucking fighter out, dog. And I'm being dead ass serious. You keep sleeping on Danny Garcia, man, until he had your fucking favorite fighter flat on his back, man. Ass, okay. I'm telling you, man.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know you're trying to stick up for all the elder bard looking brothers. I understand that. At the end of the day, because you like Kell Brook too. I get it, man. I get it. Kell Brook, who's gonna be getting slapped pretty soon. We understand that he's gonna be getting fucked up at 154. He can't deal with none of them dudes up there. He's too small. But at the end of the day, yeah, we need to see we do need to see Terrence Crawford fight first, but I'm telling you, if the skills are what I expect them to be,
I feel like
suspect that he'll be number 2.
I feel like Actual and Cali, y'all going straight over the rest. Terrence Crawford, I mean Jeff Horn, y'all feel like y'all went straight to Earl Spence. I mean,
I think Jeff Horn's gonna give him a tough, a tough fight, and he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it. He's gonna prep. Let me say he's gonna prep him for Earl Spence Jr. But Earl Spence Jr. more beat him.
So go ahead, SW, man, and then World Breaker, man.
I got Earl number 1, bro. I got Earl number 1.
That's you and Actual's answer so far. And then we got Suleiman saying Danny Garcia, SW, at the end of the day at 147, after all smoke clears, who's the number 1 fighter that's left at 147, my brother?
First and foremost, I want to say that we're back with another banger. Shouts out to Corey Lee Boxing. Now, I'm going to get into a flow. Please don't cut me off. Don't ask me no questions. I'm going to cover everything. I guarantee you. All right. Now, I ain't going to take all day. Here we go. Okay. I'm going in spatial. Let me pause my TV so that's no interference. Okay.
And my AC just cut off, so you definitely got the runway.
Okay. First and foremost, shout out to the AC. First and foremost, God damn it, we do have to show respect for these fighters out here, but we have to hold these fighters accountable on who they say they are, not who we claim them to be. Danny Garcia is a guy that has bragged in the past about cherry picking. I have no faith in him. He cares more about the check that's enlightening with fighting a Brandon Rios than he cares about fighting the best. He's played all the games in the world with fighting a Sean Porter. We're leaving Sean Porter out of the conversation. I don't know why. Okay? And in the same sense, when we're looking at this, we're also not even looking directly at Terrence Crawford, who is completely a threat and can completely be crowned when the smoke clears. Now, here's where I'm going. Okay? I got Crawford smashing Jeff Horn inside of 6 rounds. I have Danny Garcia getting beat up by Sean Porter. Bad. There's a reason why they keep calling for this fight. This is the reason why they're on the heels. By they, I mean Kenny Porter and Sean Porter wanting to fight Danny Garcia. There's a reason why they keep calling his name and they're at his throat. And it's more than the WBC. And I don't trust him either, because why would you be scared to fight for a damn free title? If you feel like you're the best at 147, you should feel like you could smash Errol Spence Jr. But neither one of these guys have the confidence. By neither one of these guys, I mean Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Let's move over to Errol Spence Jr. At the end, when the smoke clears, I believe, in my personal opinion, he'll be standing in front of Terrence Bud Crawford. The reason why I feel like Errol Spence Jr. at this point will lose, how accessible he is to shots. The Cal Brook fight showed a lot. It showed that Cal Brook can be broken down with an accumulations of rounds and punishment. It showed that Cal Brook is a quitter, and he has that in his DNA. He quit against Golovkin. He quit against Errol Spence Jr. He pointed to his eye. He wanted everybody to know that his orbital bone broken. His orbital bone socket was broken on both eyes. He pointed to it. But this is my deal, okay? When you sweep all these guys out of the bridge, you sweep them away, and you square up, which I believe the last 2 will be, in my personal opinion. And as far as Keith Thurman, I think he'll wash up somewhere else. He'll get his ass whooped at the end. That'll be a reward prize. But when it comes to Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., I feel like Terrence Crawford is the more skilled, sharper, and seasoned fighter. He is a guy in the past that has already talked shit heavily about Errol Spence and how he's tired of hearing his name. Because of that, even though he's training for Jeff Horn, I believe in his training camps, he's already started to prepare for Errol Spence Jr. because he understands that he can hit Spence. He understands that this may be one of the most difficult tasks of his career. But the one thing that shines with Terrence Crawford more than any of these other fighters is he wants it better than anyone. He's already become undisputed at 140, and he's not going to let any one of these guys at 147 stop him. And when he came in within his last fight, I believe he was 155 pounds. I don't think he'll have any problem dealing with the weight and smashing and banging on these cats at 147. My opinion, Terrence Bud Crawford is the guy left standing when all the smoke clears. Because as I mentioned, Danny Garcia is a cherry picking ducker, a guy hiding in the bushes, waiting for a free ticket. He has to get all the pressure put on him in the world to do the right thing. I don't trust a fighter like that. A liar. He is a guy that has sat here in front of public behind a podium and said, "Oh, we've already been down the IBF side of things. We're going down the WBC side of things." That doesn't make any fucking sense because a belt is a belt. And at the end, they were trying to hide from an ass whooping as far as Errol Spence Jr. is concerned. So it's about the men being fucking men and the cowards hiding in the bushes, trying to get all the scraps and crumbs that they can possibly get to remain irrelevant after they get their ass whooped. That's the bottom line to think.
Wow, SW with a banger. World breaker, man. Hey, last but damn sure not least, man. I'm here. I'm asking you. I'm gonna ask you just like I've asked everybody else, man. You know, at the end of the day, when all smoke clears at 147, who is still left? World breaker. Let it rip, my brother.
Thanos. Thanos stands at the top of it. That's Errol Spence Jr. This is the bottom line. This is the bottom line. The guy. No, I'll break it down and I'll start with each fighter versus him. We'll start with Danny Garcia, who Suleiman says would be at the top of the food chain. His last fight was Brandon Rios, a career lightweight. I can concede that he fought Keith Thurman. I thought he beat Keith Thurman. He fought Samuel Vargas before that, not highly touted. Robert Guerrero on his way out. Paulie Malignaggi, who's always been a middle tier welterweight, not top tier. Lamont Peterson
Some people say that Paulie Malignaggi beat Adrian Broner, but go ahead.
Yeah, I can see that. Lamont Peterson did beat Danny Garcia and got fucked out of a decision. Rod Salka didn't see that fight. Mauricio Herrera didn't see that fight. Lucas Matisse, I didn't see that fight, but Lucas Matisse is kind of like the Canadian guy. I forget his name at middleweight.
Lucas Matisse is a hard fucking puncher, and you got to get through a lot of missiles to beat him. I'm telling you what I know.
You can punch hard as a fucking mule, but if you can't hit somebody properly, it doesn't matter. So, I like I said, I hadn't seen that fight, but I can see where he's like Lemieux in that sense. Zab Judah's old. Eric Morales is old. Now, I think from Matisse on up, or I'm sorry, from Mauricio Herrera on up, he fought at welterweight. I think everything below that it's the 140 weight. But when you do it, Danny Garcia, his actions doesn't dictate a guy that's a championship level guy. It dictates a guy that cherry picks. I'm not saying that it does, but he's very evasive when it comes to Errol Spence, just like everyone else has been. When it comes to, Sean Porter fighting Errol Spence, knockout. When it comes to Crawford has to get past Jeff Horn, and Jeff Horn might be a problem for Crawford. Crawford likes to get macho in the ring. He'll start taking punches. You can't, if he does that with Errol Spence will fuck him up. Bottom line, Crawford may have weighed in at 55 in his last fight, but that 55 is different when you're fighting at 40. Shit, Errol Spence is probably 65, and that's the difference. In ring, you're talking about a different animal. And yeah, Santee says Crawford has the skill, and he wants it more than anybody. I don't think he wants it more than Errol Spence. I just think Errol Spence doesn't vocalize just like Crawford. Errol Spence says, bring the shit on. He doesn't talk about, he don't do all that fucking talking. And that's what I respect about both fighters. But I think that Errol Spence is the stronger fighter, doesn't have the same skill set as Crawford. But again, Crawford dominated at 140, which in most cases he was bigger than a lot of his opponents. And Dongo was taller than him, but shit in the body, he was bigger than Ndongo. fucked that Dungo up with body shots. Saw that Ndongo wasn't really that skillful of a guy. But
so at the end of the day, at the end of all the
Spence, shit.
Wow.
It's Spence. I know we theorize and fucking want our favorites to win, but
so we got actual.
Hey, hold on. There's a breaking news that said Gerald Big Baby Miller just said he just confirmed that Wilder Joshua's next. I just had to break that.
Big Titty coming through with the milk. Okay, cool.
We still gotta know for sure, because you gotta understand, Big Baby Miller has a big mouth and he knows how to use it, man. And everything that Big Baby Miller says doesn't always come true. He said he was gonna knock out Duhaupas. That didn't happen.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I'll
never call him big. Is Big Titty. I'm done.
So
look, this
on the behalf. Fuck big stinky funky ass Miller is hating ass. Look, he said that because he's a fucking hater with that dumbass flat top sitting on top of his head. Let me tell you guys something real for free. The LDBC has marched down the throat to these people. That's including here on this platform. We've marched down the throats of nonsense and bullshit and have forced the fight like we forced so many other fights. We forced people to be honest. We have forced these fights, and the LDBC deserves its credit for pushing the hell out of this fight, for claiming Eddie Hearns as the true liar that he is, and forcing Eddie.
But that's another thing too. That's another thing too. SW. How do we go off of what Big Baby Miller says? How is he credible? How is he credible?
We can go off of what 78 Sports TV had said, which is sure, but it looks like it's coming. I feel like it's coming. Okay? One more time. We're not 100% sure, but we feel like it's coming. That means there's no guarantees from 78 Sports TV. But we feel like it's fucking coming. And we've done the groundwork. We have shown and proved that nothing else here at this point is acceptable other than Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. If you serve us anything else, you will be shitted on. Your ticket sales will be shitted on. Your credibility will be shitted on. And you'll never get any other piece of respect from the fight fans out here. Thanks to the hard-working brothers and sisters of the LDBC.
Wow, man. So, yeah, man, one of the last ones I want to talk to y'all about, man, before we head out, man, is I want to talk about Lomachenko. Hey, man, it's got to be said, man, versus Mikey Garcia. You haven't been on lately, man, so we really want to get your thoughts. And SW, we really want to get your thoughts, man. Definitely Suleiman hasn't been on, so we got to get y'all thoughts, man. I want to know, man, how do you break down a Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia, man? The showdown will go down sometime soon, man. Let's be honest, man. It's a fight that's gotta happen. And are you one of the guys that think that Mikey Garcia doesn't get by Robert Easter Jr.? Because that is his next fight, man. Break it down, my brother. Man, wow. You there? All right, might be gone for a minute. Suleiman, did you hear me? Suleiman.
Yes.
Hey, break down Mikey Garcia versus Vasyl Lomachenko, man. And are you one of those guys? Hold on. Are you one of those guys that think Mikey Garcia does not get past Robert Easter Jr.?
Well, there's no way Robert Easter Jr. have a chance. He might be aggressive. He might be fighting all the top tier fighters. That's what a lot of people are saying, that he fought the high quality opponents at 135, while everybody is just shucking and jiving and songing and dancing. But at the end of the day, he's fighting the upper echelon, the most celebrated fighter at 135, which is Mikey Garcia. And Mikey Garcia is good. He bringing that to the platform. He can attack his body. His body's there. It's gonna pay a lot of dividends right there, and then he's gonna work a way up. And at the end of the day, he win. He might make it the distance because he seems to be very durable. When he seems to be a very durable fighter. But and then you want me to talk about Lomachenko next?
Yeah, how do you break that fight down? I mean,
Okay,
how do you break down? What we want to know is Mikey Garcia versus Lomachenko. Who the fuck do you got, Suleiman?
Okay, I got Mikey Garcia against Lomachenko. Mikey Garcia, unanimous decision.
Can y'all hear him? I can't hear Suleiman. Can y'all hear Suleiman? World Break.
Okay, I got Mikey Garcia. I got Mikey Garcia, unanimous decision. Mikey Garcia, unanimous decision. You want me to do the breakdown?
Yeah.
Okay, the breakdown. Mikey Garcia is gonna come in upper echelon conditioning because he has Robbie Garcia and all those guys behind him. He's gonna have all kind of platforms and repertoires for that fight. Any style that Lomachenko uses, he's gonna have something on the upper hand. He's gonna attack his body. He's gonna try to maybe counter the body attack that Lomachenko might give him, and at the end of the day, he'll win. He's gonna win by unanimous decision.
Who's gonna win by unanimous decision?
Mikey Garcia.
Oh wow, okay, man. All right, man. Oh, World Breaker, man. How you breaking that down, man? Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia. And are you one of those fans that think that Robert Easter Jr. could get past Mikey Garcia and fuck up the whole apple card?
Robert Easter didn't win his last fight, so I don't think so. They gave him that fight. Shit, that dude beat Robert Easter ass.
God damn.
Am I lying? Shit.
Hey, man, it was a tough fight, man. It was definitely a tough fight, man.
Shit, and they gave him a win. So Robert Easter hadn't shown me anything. That's nice. They put his name out there, but I mean I was a guy. He wasn't Cuban. He was Dominican, I think. He beat the guy. But Garcia versus Lomachenko, like I think we talked about this. I just think Lomachenko lacks the experience at the professional level. He has an amateur bell curve, but Garcia is 30. Was he 38-0 or 38 or 39-0 at the professional level? I mean, that's almost 40 fights undefeated. And he's seen all types of fighters. Lomachenko, yeah, he's talented, but who has he really fought that is equal to him, or has as much experience or more experience in battles? So when I look at Mikey Garcia, this guy is going up and down like a yo-yo in weight classes, winning fights. That's something Lomachenko he's doing, but he's being his crew is being very selective with that.
Who's being very selective?
Lomachenko's crew, Aram, and his.
You don't think Mikey Garcia's crew is being very selective? And I want to ask you guys in the chat, man, who do you guys think got a better resume, man? Mikey Garcia or Lomachenko? Whose resume is better right now, man? Mikey Garcia or Vasil Lomachenko, man? Go ahead, World Breaker.
Well,
Actual, let us know when you're back, Actual, because we tried to go to you, but you were gone. Go ahead, World Breaker.
The thing about Garcia is when you say that, yeah, they have been selective, but look at who they've selected. That's the difference. He went up and fought Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner at the time was still considered a decent fighter, pretty damn good, and he beat Adrian Broner. Who is Lomachenko stepped up to with a name? You got Lomachenko on there, not Lomachenko, but Rickendow, who had maybe one fight in 2 years, who had to come up 2 weight classes, who was much smaller. He was overmatched. A lot of us were pulling for Rickendow, but at the end of the day, he was overmatched. Lomachenko has benefited from some privileges that many other fighters don't get. Mikey Garcia has benefited from a privilege based off his resume. And there's a big difference between the two when you break it down. We've seen how both fight. Lomachenko looks cute. He throws his little punches. He shows some grit his last fight. But going up against Mikey Garcia, I don't think Garcia is going to give him that opportunity. And that's how I see it.
Wow, man. Actual, you back yet, man? How you doing, Actual? You back? Facts. Actual facts. All right, man. He might not be back, man. But yeah, man. With that being said, man, you know this is another great show, man. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up and get some, you know, like I said, man, get some shut eye, man. I got a long day tomorrow, dog. Another one. This is a third day in a row, y'all, that Corey Lee's been on the grind, man, for you guys, man, and you know, like I said, man, I love to thank World Breaker, man. You've got to go subscribe to my brother World Breaker, man. He's here. He's in the building. He's a new upcoming channel, man. And like I said, man, go subscribe to him. He's already put out some content, so he is out here. And like I said, man, you got to go subscribe to my brother. Show my brother some love, man. Suleiman, did you want to say anything before we head out, man?
Thanks a lot for having me be a host in your show, or guest host in your show. This is a great show. And if you want to follow me, you can follow me on my own YouTube channel. Suleiman Ayaskar. And you know, it's gonna be like little brief, little videos, but you know, some commentary, you know. And also, you know, like I wanted to say one more thing about the Mikey Garcia and Lomachenko. You can't body punch. You can't go body puncher. And that's why one upper hand Mikey Garcia has. Mikey Garcia is the biggest body puncher I've seen. You guys have a great day, and thank you.
All right, World Breaker, got anything to say, man? Let the guys know, man. Let everybody know where to follow you and stuff like that, man.
Hey, Merle Davis, thank you for subscribing. I just saw it pop up. I appreciate that. Hey, guys, come to World Breaker Fighting. I'm a little bit older. I've seen a little bit. I look at it from a different perspective than a lot of guys. It might come left, it might come right, but I try to always be down the center. And that's how I approach it. So come to World Breaker Fighting. We're going to break the world when we discuss these subjects. Sometimes it's boxing. Sometimes it's MMA. Shit, sometimes it's politics. I don't give a shit. Holla at your boy.
All right, man. With that being said, man, this is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we've just hit you with another banger. Peace, y'all. See y'all tomorrow, man. New interviews coming up tomorrow. Peace out, man.